A Marvel actor just casually leaked multiple scenes he has in Avengers Doomsday, and I know Kevin Feige has to be mad about it. Plus, we got a lot more Marvel news, so let's get into all of it. Starting off with a man that just randomly leaked multiple scenes from Avengers Doomsday, it is none other than Kelsey Grammer, who obviously played Beast in the X-Men films, and he is confirmed to be returning in Avengers Doomsday, and he folded under no pressure in this interview. Just watch.
Come back as Beast. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about, but it was fun to interact with people I hadn't acted with before.
Who were you most geeked out to interact with?
You know, Thor, and I'm a big fan of Robert Downey Jr. I love him, and
you get to share a scene?
It's sort of sharing a scene. I don't want to go too far. And I really had a great time with the new guy from Fantastic Four.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro.
Pedro Pascal.
Thanks, Pedro, wonderful guy. I mean, I really enjoyed hanging out with him, and we worked together.
You worked together. You shared a scene in some capacity.
Yes.
Okay, now, yes, obviously we know that Marvel characters are going to interact in an Avengers movie, but if you think about some of these things he said, I feel like it gives us a pretty good idea at multiple scenes we're going to see in the film, but I just got to say it's kind of hilarious how Kevin Feige has kept everything about this movie so secret, and then randomly Kelsey Grammer, who plays Beast, obviously, and Alan Cumming, who plays Nightcrawler, just come out and are like, hey guys, yeah, I love having these scenes, shooting with these people. Like Alan Cumming was like, yeah, I have a fight scene with Pedro Pascal in this movie, and he got in trouble for that. But speaking of Pedro Pascal, yeah, obviously that was one of the guys he mentioned that he has a lot of screen time with, and he absolutely loved working together with him. And I think that confirms we're pretty much going to be getting that smartest guys in the universe scene of them all in a lab and trying to workshop like the multiverse, where Doom is, how to solve all these different incursions and everything like that, which honestly I'm super looking forward to. It's a shame that Iron Man isn't here to be in this group, or is he? Because we obviously know there's going to be some connection between Tony Stark and Doctor Doom in this universe, with them both being played by Robert Downey Jr. A very popular theory is that Doctor Doom's kind of play like the wolf in sheep's clothing, kind of being like, hey guys, I'm a good guy, I'm a hero here, whether that's presenting Doctor Doom as a hero or pretending he is Tony Stark. But with the way that Kelsey Grammer was talking about, like, oh, kind of sort of sharing a scene with Robert Downey Jr., he's either just trying to really hold back, or it was probably like, oh yeah, they're both on set, but it was probably like their stunt doubles filming a big fight scene, because we can assume pretty much every character in this movie is going to be fighting against Doctor Doom at one point. Honestly, I think him mentioning working with Thor as one of the coolest moments is one of the most interesting ones, because I feel like we all assume that yes, this movie is going to be broken off into different teams, probably like Sam Wilson's Avengers and maybe the Thunderbolts working with the Fantastic Four. Then you're going to have like the Fox X-Men, whatever Loki's doing, Doctor Doom, and whoever he's working with. There's so many pieces in this film. But the fact that we see Beast and Thor in a scene together, it at least gives me confidence that like, oh, the X-Men aren't only going to be in this film for Doctor Doom to go to their universe and like massacre them at the X-Mansion or something, which honestly I'm glad about. We're going to get to see them interact with our main Avengers, which is going to be super cool. If you remember a few months ago, we had this one photo that's presumably inside the Fantastic Four ship where you can see the Falcon. This is the Thing in the middle here, that's his actor, and John Walker, which is one person from the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the Thunderbolts, aka the new Avengers. So who knows, maybe instead of going the Infinity War route where you kind of have everybody separated into different groups, like you have Tony off in space and Cap on the ground here and all these different things, maybe we're actually going to see just all these heroes together for one whole entire movie, which honestly would be insane. I don't know how they're going to manage the screen time that way, but it would be cool. Now we do have some more crazy Marvel news and drama to get to, but first a few random orders of business we got to get out of the way. It is the 58th birthday for Mark Ruffalo and the 41st birthday for Scarlett Johansson. I don't know how I never knew that they had the same birthday, but happy birthday to both of these Avengers. We also got our first look at the official merch for Avengers Doomsday that is going to be sold exclusively at Tokyo Comic Con. You know those resellers are going to get their hands on these things and sell them for hundreds of dollars. Not worth it, honestly. That jacket's got nothing on the Marty Supreme jacket. But we got to talk about the crazy leak drama that has been happening. A few days ago on Twitter, all these images started flooding the platform of people being like, oh my god, these are official images of how these characters are going to look in Doomsday. And I never made a video on it because I'm like, this is way too crystal clear. Yes, obviously they have stuff like this to reference how the characters are going to look in the movie, but I don't think this stuff would get out in this quality. But yeah, now it's been confirmed that these are literally AI generated images using Google's newest AI image generator. Like, this is someone that used this as proof. Like, they're like, hey, I just made this Wanda image in 5 minutes on that platform. But it's honestly kind of concerning how realistic some of these look. Now, this one looks a lot faker than those other ones, but it's still real enough. You could convince someone that this is a real image. Like, this image was legitimately going around on like big news and rumor pages on Twitter. It is an AI generated image of the boys. And like, if this is the stuff that's available to the public now to just make freely, imagine what they've had behind the scenes for a couple of years, or what we're going to be seeing in a few years. There's a chance we've already watched like full on scenes from stuff that are AI generated and just touched up a little bit. But let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. If you missed it, we got some crazy leaks for Spider-Man Brand New Day, including a specific scene and big villain villain details. If you want to hear all about that, click the video above my head right now.